go on a thrifting adventure and see what we find. Feels a little weird to be back. It's a legit loaf. Finding I am. It takes about 30 minutes for my brain to function at a normal human speed.
Decaf iced mocha latte with oat milk, please.
I think that might have been the easiest DIY I've ever done. Okay, let me show you what I found. Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I just woke up not that long ago, just had some breakfast. I probably should have started this vlog when I was more awake and coherent. I feel like my words are not wording. It takes about 30 minutes for my brain to properly function at a normal human speed. Despite my current lack of enthusiasm, today is really gonna be fun. I've got work here in a few minutes, but once I'm off work, I've got a few errands to run, and I think you'll enjoy these errands. I've got to drop something off at Goodwill and drop something off at a local thrift store that takes donations. And while we're there, I figured we could do a little bit of thrifting because I'm in desperate need of some summer shorts. I've been trying on my old summer clothes, nothing fits in the best way, and I need to stock up on my shorts collection for the summer season. So I thought it would be fun if we went thrifting together after I'm done with work. Oh, you can hear my bread maker working away. I tell you what, the money I have saved from making bread instead of buying it, I spend $5, if that, on flour, and I can make 4 to 5 different loaves from that. I can't do that kind of math this early in the morning. I actually can't do that kind of math no matter what time of day, but it has been a really neat money saver. Hopefully my bread machine isn't too loud in the background. It'll stop in a minute. You know it's time for work when I don my blue light glasses. Don't they look fabulous? Yesterday was a work day full of big time-consuming tasks, which means today I've saved all of my little equally time-consuming tasks for today, which is fine, I don't mind. But you're stacked on top of my list, which is not short. So I'm gonna get a head start on that this morning, and then during my lunch break, I'd like to dive into this. This is a devotional that I just purchased. I'm gonna do it with a friend of mine. It's called Finding I Am, How Jesus Fully Satisfies the Cry of Your Heart by Lisa Turkhurst. I've done 2 of her devotionals and really enjoyed them. I like how they're not surface level. They really dig in to what you're studying, and you get a lot more out of it than just the bare minimum. Okay, enough chit chat, time to start work. So my weather app is swearing up and down that today is supposed to be a glorious sunny day and warm. But you wouldn't know it to look out my window right now. It's gray, it's drizzly, not a speck of sunshine to be seen. I'm not sure I trust my weather app today. The bread is done, so I thought I'd give you a little peek. Look at that! It's a legit loaf! It's so cool that I can make my own bread for a fraction of the cost of buying a loaf of bread. I'll leave the recipe I follow in the description box. It's from Sarah Therese. In fact, if I can find the video, I'll link that too so you can see how she did it. She uses a bread machine halfway, but then she bakes the bread in the oven for the rest of it. I don't think my little oven would be big enough. I just let my bread maker do all the work, and that's fine with me. Once it cools, something I'll have to do, ouch! Something I'll have to do is fish out the bread paddle. It always gets baked into the bread, so once it cools, I'll just have to fish that out. It looks like a little belly button. But there it is, my little sourdough loaf. Hello, I am done with work and I'm headed off to a thrift store that's local to me called Anna's Closet. Now you wouldn't know this because I kept it a secret while I was working there, but I used to work there. I used to be a cashier. I used to do their social media for them. It was a part-time gig, but it was very fun. I loved getting to know the customers. I loved the employee discount. There were a lot of aspects of it that were super fun. And I haven't been there in a very long while, so I thought I would drop off some donations, shop while I'm there, and if we don't find any denim shorts there, I also have donations for Goodwill. We could swing by there on the way home, see if they have anything for my summer wardrobe. We're just gonna do the rounds, go on a thrifting adventure and see what we find. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little weird to be back. I sort of feel like I'm gonna clock in at any second, but we're not here to work. We're here to thrift. If I didn't mention already, my main goal is to find denim shorts, or shorts in general, for the summer season. We may find other things, but that's my main mission for today. Let's go in. And these are all the clothes that I'm gonna donate. These were all Aria's old things. Hopefully some other little girl will love these. Well, that was all sorts of fun. Not just the thrifting, but catching up with old co-workers. Got into a conversation with some customers about Jesus, and it was just really cool. Okay, let me show you what I found. I ended up trying on 3 or 4 pairs of jeans and a dress. The dress didn't work. 2 of the jeans didn't work, but this pair did. Now, you may notice they're long jeans, which is not what I was going in for, but I have a plan. What I'd like to do is cut these to short size, which is perfect because you can choose your exact desired length. And that way I'll have some makeshift shorts. Right as I was about to check out, I also found these. They're a soft denim, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even notice the pockets. Cover my face so you can see. Look how cute. That's pretty. I like that detail. Again, they're long, they're capri length, and I didn't actually have time to try them on because the store was closing and I didn't want to take up any extra of their time. I know what it feels like when customers never leave, so I did not want to be one of those people after working in a place where you dealt with those kind of people a lot. So I'm gonna go home, try those on, see if they fit as capris. I may just leave them, but if they don't work that way, I'll probably do the same thing and cut them into shorts length. And then as a little fun bonus, I found this DVD. It's called One for the Money. It's a book series. I've read, I think, the first 2 books a very long time ago. They're fun, they're lighthearted, they're a little bit spicy, just letting you know, but the movie is so cute. It's like rom-com with the perfect amount of action. Katherine Heigl, I've never seen her play a character like this. She's got a New York accent and it's just so charming. It's perfect. It suits her more than her real accent, I think. She just really embodied this character well. It's such a fun movie. Okay, now that I've finished with Anna's closet, I'd still like to go to Goodwill. 1, because I have some donations to drop off, and 2, you never know. Never know what you'll find. But before we do that, I would like to get something to sip on because it is a hot day. It's 5:15 and it's still really hot, so I'm needing some iced coffee. So I'm gonna go grab that and then we'll head to Goodwill. One thing I didn't mention is that I still do social media work for Anna's Closet on the side, which allows me to keep my employee discount. They have cheap prices anyway, but when you add cheap on top of cheap, it's just, you can't beat it. And my old coworker gave me a little more of a discount than I think she probably should have. So very kind, she didn't have to do that. I think the total ended up being $4 and some change for 2 jeans and a movie. You can't beat that. This is the time of year when I start pulling out my Hollow Coves music. I don't know if you've ever heard them before. I liked them when they were really small and nobody knew who they were. And I was almost jealous when people started discovering who they were, which is obviously a good thing for the band, it lets them succeed, but I felt like, no, they're mine. No one else can like them, I liked them first. They've got some wonderful music, perfect for listening in the car. It makes for really atmospheric background music that feels like summer. Can I
Medium decaf iced mocha latte with oat milk, please. Thank you very much. You too.
This is hilarious. It looks like a camera lens, but in fact, it's a thermos. This piece of coral is so tempting because I follow a YouTuber called Mikkel Jansi, and she has a very coastal themed house, very modern, but with coastal pieces sprinkled around. And I love the coral statues that she finds. They're just really cool sculptures. I found one and I really want it, but one, I don't have anywhere to put it. Two, it doesn't go with anything I own. And three, what I really should get it for is the beach Airbnb I don't own, but hopefully someday will. Okay, I did not leave Goodwill empty-handed. I found 2 pairs of denim. One is already shorts, so no DIYing necessary. Just white, simple. They look really nice. So I'm thinking those white capris I found at Anna's Closet, I may just leave as capris since I did find shorts. The next item I found was a little bit of a wild card. They're pink jeans and they do fit, but I'm thinking they would look much cuter as shorts. I would never, ever, ever wear these any other time of year at any other length. I just feel like shorts in a bright color are more acceptable fashion-wise than long pants of a very bright color that may or may not resemble bubblegum. And then lastly, I found something I did not need. I'm looking for summer things to read, just really quick, fun paperback books. And when I saw this, I had to get it. In case you're new and don't know, Murder, She Wrote is one of my favorite comfort shows. It's cozy murder, as I like to call it. And in this story, apparently, Jessica Fletcher is taking a dream voyage on the transatlantic luxury liner Queen Elizabeth II. However, it becomes a nightmare into danger. I won't read the whole thing, but it does sound intriguing. I mean, it's Murder, She Wrote, so cozy atmosphere, murderous intrigue, can't go wrong. Everything at Goodwill added up to $11.21, all for less than I would have gotten it straight out of a full-priced boutique. So I'm feeling very happy and accomplished. Now I'm gonna sip my decaf coffee on the way home, jam out to the Hollow Coves, and meet you on another day when I've had a chance to DIY and try on some of these items. Hello loves, it's a couple days later. I finally had a chance to sit down and work on these jeans. Apologize in advance, I know most of you don't care, but the lighting is gonna be a little funky because it's dark outside. I spent the entire day hanging out with friends, so worth it, no regrets, but alas, indoor lighting will have to do. So to recap, the 2 jeans I'm going to cut down into shorts are these pink ones from Goodwill and these blue denim ones from Anna's closet. And although I'm very apt to go rogue, I'm not doing that this time. I'm using a template in the form of my current favorite jeans. Basically, the plan is to lay these on top of the other jeans, cut a little bit longer than these just to be on the safe side. I can always cut more, can't cut less once I've already done it. And we're gonna DIY these jeans into shorts. Okay, that was pretty quick and painless. Let's try them on, see how they look. This may be the most awkward, weird angle I've ever vlogged from, but it's the only way to show you the shorts. Here are the blue ones. I feel like they're the perfect length. Not perfectly straight, and they're not as short as the template shorts I used, but that's okay because they're likely gonna fray, and I'd like to leave a little bit of wiggle room for them to do that. I think these are cute. I really like them. Okay, now for the pink. They actually go with this shirt not too badly. Really like them. I think they're a good length. Again, not perfectly straight, but that's okay. And I definitely prefer them as shorts than I did when they were long jeans. I think that might have been the easiest DIY I've ever done. Well, it's officially 9:30 at night, which is my bedtime, and I still have the end of this vlog to edit. So I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and going thrifting. We haven't done that in a hot minute, and it felt really good to do that together. If you're new and haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. I also have a goal of getting my channel monetized, which not only would allow me to have a little bit of a side income, but also pour that income back into the channel and do bigger, more exciting videos. Basically, it's a win-win all around. But that won't happen unless you subscribe, so please consider doing that if you liked what you saw today. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!